Well, I had to inculcate the singing for ladies habit.
You think only ladies like music or singing rather?
I feel like to last more in the industry, you need to have a strong female base.
Hello and welcome to PT Music Interviews. I'm Chiamaka Okafor, and today we'll be speaking to a new talent by name Priesst. We'll find out what his government name is when we get into the interview. So join me in welcoming Priesst to PT Music Interviews. Hi Priesst.
Hi, Amaka.
I think it's very important to get to know your government name. I like the way Priesst sounds, but your government name is also very important to me today. So what's your government name?
My name is Caleb Odugbose.
Caleb, that's a nice name. So why Priesst?
I don't know. I just really don't flow with Caleb that well.
So what inspired the name Priesst?
A movie.
What movie is that?
Superfly. I don't know if you've seen it.
Well, I guess I'm the wrong audience for movies, but that's okay. Superfly movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us more about Caleb Odugbose first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caleb is from Ogun State, born to a family of 6. My dad is a pastor, my mom is a nurse. I'm the last child.
Ooh.
I'm currently schooling at the University of Abuja in my final year, studying political science and international relations.
Interesting. I guess it's the pastor spirit in your family that's making you choose the name Priesst. So this is why I ask you to tell us about Priesst and how unrelated Priesst is to your dad being a pastor.
Well, Priesst popped up, I think, last 3 years. So basically, it was not in the picture initially.
Okay.
I was using a different name. And I just watched the movie Superfly, and from there, I think somebody called me the name, and it just stuck.
You just stuck. Okay.
And that's that.
So, Caleb is studying political science and international relations at the University of Abuja. May I, at this point, extend my apologies on behalf of ASU to say sorry about this. Well, let's hear more about your music career and how music became a thing for you. You know, at some point, I used to think that music was, most young people who ventured into music were just doing it because of peer pressure. But I think I'd love to have you correct that notion for me.
Yeah, I actually ventured into music very unexpectedly. Even if my dad was a pastor, so I was in the church
choir.
Normal. I was playing drums, playing the keyboard, and switching it if there is nobody to play the other. And I was never into outright music, especially rap. I mean, my dad should never hear me rap kind of stuff. So I was more of a songwriter. At first, I would write for some of my friends then in secondary school.
Yeah.
And they will use what I wrote to flow and get the audience. So before I ventured into it, I knew it was something I liked, because me seeing somebody using my piece to wow the audience has always been okay.
I got this.
I love this, but I can't come out to the forefront.
Yeah, were you shy?
Maybe a mixture of shyness, but more of, I don't know what my dad would say.
Ooh. So what does he say now?
At first, he wasn't in support, definitely. I was literally hiding it from home up until now that he's aware.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's in full sync with it.
Really?
But he's not complaining.
Now me feature for your song, but after they hear my verse, they go press next. In other words, the bass choke, they press neck. Before the joint, yes, money go come first. But to put me on the track, come on, courage be the first step. They say na pride, but no, OG, na me know my words. It take years before I fit raise the shoulder up. I no go do it in past me, but nobody fit oppress me or bury me till I cover up.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, this is PT Music Interviews, and we are with the Priesst, Priesst. Government's name is Caleb, but Priesst is really beautiful. So, Priesst, you were gisting me, because this is some cool gist about how you were, coding your music stuff, your dad couldn't have found out. I mean, being a pastor, so easy.
At all.
But I can't relate, Sha.
Okay.
I mean, my father is a trader. So anything for the money, I mean, anyhow. So let's get more into the details of, your dad not knowing. Did you have other siblings that were also interested in other things that were not church related? Because, I mean, we know that, or we've heard, I'm not sure, I don't have first-hand experience, but, pastors' children must work in the church. Most of them, it's more like no one needs, it's an unsaid rule, unwritten constitution that you have to, be a church worker. And you said, you were playing drums in the church and alternating between various church instruments if people to play them were in there. Yeah. But you had this, talent, if I may use the word, for music, but your dad didn't have to. Daddy shouldn't hear of this. How did that make you feel?
Scared. More of scared. I was actually ready to let go. Like, not even do the whole music thing.
Wow.
I was good with that.
So you're not a typical rebel child of a pastor?
Yes, I wasn't then, but I think I am now.
Well, it looks like you can never run away from being a rebel child of a pastor. Interesting. So what genre of music do you do now?
Afro-pop, basically.
So because of novices like me and several others who are watching now, what's Afro-pop? Is it same as Afrobeat?
Yeah, some people classify Afro-pop as a type of Afrobeat, which is let me say a blend of the popular Afrobeat and a touch of hip-hop.
Yeah.
While some call Afro-pop Afrobeat in its generality. So I think personally I will go with the first, which is it's a blend of the popular Afrobeat with a touch of the whole pop, hip-hop vibe kind of stuff.
So the rap thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So the rap makes it different from the regular Afrobeat. Interesting. So when did you start to do Afro-pop? Can you put a year to it?
I think I finished secondary school in 2016. Yeah. 2016 or 15, around that time.
So you started doing music after secondary school?
Yes, that was...
Immediately after secondary school?
Let's say a few months after.
They feel...
Nah.
Who would have paid your school fees?
I don't know where I got that comment from, I swear.
Interesting. I guess it's in you like pig milk, so what can we say? Interesting. So what's your inspiration? Where do you draw inspiration? So some people draw inspiration from fine girls. Oh, this is my muse. Some draw inspiration from bad weather or sad moods, from their emotions. Where do you draw your own inspiration from?
I think it depends on what I want to write about, basically, but most times it's from sad moods.
Sad moods?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's weird.
No, I mean, it's an inspiration. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. I get my inspiration from ice cream, so.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
No, but to be precise, I'll try to say sad mood. But I think most of the times I just prefer to
When you're sober?
When I'm sober, I think that's
interesting. So who do you sing for? Who are your target audience? You say, this my song is for ugly women, for beautiful women.
Well, I think when I started singing, I wasn't really singing for women. Because like I said, I started singing from a dark phase. I used to have this belief that once I finish secondary school, there's nothing stopping me. That popular, you just go to the university, now you plan your life and that kind of stuff. So it was weird, having to cut it short with 4 years. This stretch. The first year, you still have this hope of, okay, I go enter school. Then second year, third year, that kind of stuff. So basically, during that period, I was more of writing about weird things. Like I said, I was kind of depressed at that stage.
So if I get the gist, jam kept you?
No, I passed my jam.
Okay, I mean admission. You didn't get admitted immediately, and you already saw a future where after WAEC, I'm in.
Exactly.
Oh.
So saying that, okay, a few months after jam, I'm still waiting for admission. First list, second list is out. I haven't gotten. So I was basically just writing about random life stuff.
How you felt at the moment?
How I felt at the moment.
How many years did you stay at home before getting to school?
4 years.
Ooh, so you got into school the COVID year?
A year before.
COVID,
yeah.
Oh, interesting. And then COVID, did you a thing, and pretty interesting story. I don't know if I should tell about. That's an interesting story, but I just want to ambush you a little. Who do you sing for now? Right now, who are your audience?
Well, I had to inculcate the singing for ladies habit.
You think only ladies like music, or singing rather? I
feel like to last more in the industry, you need to have a strong female build.
Today smile, tomorrow you don't craze. Show your real face, so I do the me, so me no biggie board. Where you feel play on top. And I don't know about you, but me I love you for sure. And if the shit isn't mutual talk,
welcome back, and if you're just joining us, this is PT Music Interviews, and we have in the studio with us Priesst. We've been drilling Priesst all along, and it's been interesting. So Priesst, thank you again. Like I've been thanking you. This moment I want to ask you questions around the Nigerian music industry. What are your thoughts about the industry? Some people say this industry doesn't favor up and coming artists. It's for a selected few. It's not for us. It's for this. It's for that. What are your thoughts about the music industry?
Well, I think it's not about the industry. Yes, it does not favor the upcoming artists, but I think generally, there's this Yoruba proverb. I don't know if I can say it.
Of course.
Olowo, Mamba Olowo Rin.
What does that mean?
That's the rich rose with the rich, the poor. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when the blue ticks only roll with the blue ticks, then there's no space for the normal.
But I'm a blue tick. I'm not rolling with blue tick.
I think a lot of people should inculcate that habit.
Thank you for compliments already. So you are venturing into the music industry fully, and we are rooting for you because, what's the future without new acts and new talents in the industry? What would you change? What would you do differently? Especially in the context of blue ticks roll with blue ticks and giving opportunities to younger talent. Because a lot of people dey streets wey sabi the work, even better than people already in the industry. So what would you do differently?
Well, I think I would do something that has affected me the most. Or like I would tackle something that has affected me the most.
Which is what?
Which is, I think fake promises.
Oh my God.
That stuff is painful. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just get your hope, like, hi, somebody texted you that I would do this, and you try to follow up like for months, and that's just it.
And they squash you like egg.
I don't even know this one anymore. I think it's painful. If you can't do it, don't
say. Yeah, I agree totally. And have you been able to work with any of the big names or semi-big names in the industry?
Well, I have a couple ones that I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
The likes of Falz and Dremo.
You've worked with Falz?
I have a song in work with Falz.
Falz, bad guy. Interesting. And Dremo Dizzy.
Dremo Drizzy.
Oh, that's very, very interesting. You're on your way.
By God's grace.
I don't want to buy tickets at any of your concerts.
Don't worry, I got you.
Great stuff. So who else would you like to work with in the industry if you are given that open check? Okay, I'm giving you an open check. Who would you like to work with in the industry?
Okay. Since this is an open check, I'll just say my mind, because I'm not looking at it from the aspect of who will just blow me and maybe, let me not say drop me, but who will just put me in the limelight. I really love Don Jazzy. And it's even beyond singing with him.
Yeah.
I feel like he can make me the best version of myself.
Yeah. He has to do with molding a lot of artists.
Yeah.
There's nobody Don J brings into the industry that is
And I'm open for that. I really need that person that will mold
you.
Yeah, I'm always open to
again, I think a lot of up-and-coming artists don't get enough mentoring on how to survive in the Nigerian music industry. And I think that's also why you see that people come up with all the energy, and before you know it, it dissipates. You don't see them anywhere again. So, hello, Don Jazzy. If you're watching this is me calling out to you. I'm not your manager, Shaba. I can become your manager when this deal clicks. Yeah.
We get less than 2 minutes to live, but every breath where we take, they reset them. With your breath, make you check them. When you dey wait for food, no be you be waiter. I know the color of the wind, blue. Also vegetarians no fit beef, cool. Why call it a building when the house is built? Ketchup is a smoothie since tomato na fruit. Tell me what's green and not heavy, light green. How
you feel? And then 2023 is the year we've all been waiting for, more or less. It's election year. We are going to elect a new leader, new president, new year, new life kind of thing. What are your thoughts around the election? Do you think we have the right candidate? You're a Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of Gen Zs are saying, I bet God, these old guys should just pack well. But as it is now, we don't have any Gen Z contesting. We have the old guys contesting. So what are your thoughts around this?
I'll be like very honest, not to like impose my choice on anybody, but I'm also a political scientist.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
Or like upcoming.
An aspiring one. Yeah.
And I've actually listened to all of them speak. I feel like there's something about being obedient.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I just feel like I can hear like this intentionality. Like he really wants to fix
the country. Do you think he can fix the country?
Well, it's difficult. I'm still listening to him. Let me be honest. I'm like still trying to, because I mean during the whole previous election for this present regime, I feel like everybody was also as hyped about being obedient as being what we were initially then. So I feel now it takes more caution. I don't want to follow the trend of like everybody saying this. I'm still listening to him, but so far so good, I feel like.
Do you think you might change your mind at some, because you obedient are some die-hard people. I mean, I can't even engage you guys because people are going to deck me. So one is that I really like the tenacity of the obedience group, and I think every person enjoys that with their support group. But you guys are really in our faces. Like, it's either you are obedient or you are not anything at all. So again, one thing it has done for political awareness is that a lot of people came out to get their voters card. You know, a lot of young people are getting involved, which is interesting to see. But the question is that going to translate into something different for next year? I don't know, but I hope we get to decide. Well, that's all I'm going to say, because I mean, it is what it is. I'm not a politician. You are the politician. So at this point, I'm going to have us end with you. I don't know if serenading is the right word. I mean, that's what you do with singing, melodious stuff. But I want you to freestyle.
Oh.
I need a freestyle. Are you going to give me 8 bars? See, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
8 bars, 16 bars, 18 bars. How many bars do you want to give me?
Okay, let me just play around 8 bars. And maybe see if you have a touch of rap in you.
Try me.
Okay. So, I dey rap, but I dey sing sometimes. But either ways, I'm here to stay. You go don't see the signs. Looking back from here, I can say time flies. But from this point until I die, I'm in my premium
times. Hey! Interesting. Okay. Let's do another one.
Many are called,
few are chosen.
Many are called, but the choosing few. It's an opportunity to be in this with you. I've been in the streets, but my time is due. So I announce my regime from this interview.
Hey! No. You should feature me one of your singles now, or your EP, anything. Just buzz me. You know how to find me now.
I got you.
So guys, we've been speaking to Caleb Odugbose. Is that the right name?
Odugbose.
I beg, no best, you cut that one. Okay, I'm gonna take it again. So we've been speaking to Caleb Odugbose, aka Priesst. The kind of priest he is a musical priest. Like, you've listened to him, the bars are so strong, his time on the street is due, and for this interview it's time to go, and all of that. Really interesting, and we're happy to do this with persons like Caleb, because the future is really bright and there's a lot to amass, a lot to acquire with his talents, and we can't wait to see him do well. Do not forget to always join us, and this is PT Music Interviews, where we get to talk to up-and-coming talents, the A-list ones, but we're really particular about the up-and-coming ones because this gives them an avenue to showcase their talent and be seen by the world. My name is Jamakal Kafo. Thank you.
Faith is acting like something is so, even when it's not so, in order that it might be so, simply because God said. I'ma say that thing again.
Roman numeral number 50 be the only time I can see an L. I'm unlike the rest, serial section no be C and S. Superman today I won't wear it, still they find Kalel. By the time I'm done, if this P no red, then I swear na cess no knock I'm well. I break the scale 14/10. You can't do half the things that I can. I made the scare the rappers you stand. Life is good, your faith is a fan. Immortal Jerry young with the pen. From indications and bitter pen, I can't exhaust the flows in my tank. So out of two, of course it's a prank. The freestyle you dissing bro like we say I'm just